Hey everyone, my name is Liz Jensen. I'm a global director at Take Shape for Life, and we just wanted to make a quick video to celebrate with Mickey and Shantae their health journey so far. They have been on this health program for just 6 weeks now, and they are over 50 pounds combined already. And so we just wanted to celebrate with them and share their story. They're having so many people ask them what they're doing, and so we just thought we'd share more about this program that they're doing. Really quick, I just want to share my story. I have been coaching for about 4.5 years. And before that, I'm a mom of 6 little kids, and I've always gained about 50 to 60 pounds with each pregnancy. And that can be really hard for a mom with lots of kids trying to lose that baby weight, not having any energy, not having any confidence, not having any time to worry about myself and what I was going to be feeding myself, almost feeling like a garbage disposal, just kind of eating whatever was left on the kid's plate and just feeling really down about life after that baby. And so I had found this program through a friend, and I was just so excited to see if it would work for me. I was a little skeptical, but I got started on the program. 1 week into the program, I was down 8 pounds. And for someone that had been trying to lose weight for a long time, that was just a miracle for me, and it just really got me excited. I had so much more energy. Just felt more confident and happier, and so I stuck with it. And it wasn't always easy, but it was very simple. And I lost 45 pounds on a nursing mother's plan, and that's just what really made me excited about this, about learning how to be healthy and helping my family, that I just really wanted to share this with other people that were struggling. And so that's one thing I love about this program, is it's really tailored to you. So I just want to ask you, if you could change anything about your health, what would that be? And I'm just going to give you a second to think about that. Maybe jot it down on a piece of paper. If you could have more energy, is that something that you feel like you could use? If you had more energy, what would you do with that? Would you play with your kids more? Would you play with them at the park, or go hiking or biking with your kids or grandkids? Is there a sport that you'd like to be playing that maybe you played in high school that you haven't done for a while? Or is there an activity that has looked fun to you, but you just didn't have the energy or the strength to do it? What would it mean to you if you were more confident around your friends and your family? If you're more confident at the swimming pool, would you get out and be more social? What if you could get off of medications? Just start thinking about, what does your life look like if you could create health in your life? I just wanted Shantae and her husband, Mickey, to share their stories. They started on the program about a month and a half ago, and they're having amazing success. And just Shantae and Mickey, would you guys share your story? Just let us know, how things are going and how you were feeling before you started.
Absolutely. Well, Mickey and I have been together. We've been married for over 21 years, and we've done a few different weight loss journeys together and processes together and different programs. And we were really looking for something that both of us could do that would fit really busy schedules, that we could just grab and go, that we wouldn't have to do a lot of thinking about, that would accommodate that kind of busyness, as well as neither one of us had a lot of energy, because of course we were overweight and really tired. And when you're that busy, it just makes you that much more fatigued. So we really needed a plan that could work with all of those things. And we looked at Natalie and James, and they're our coaches, and they were having great success. We were kind of watching them over several months and had to contact them about this because they were having great success too. And it's really made a difference, even just in the 6 weeks that we've been doing it together. I feel a lot better, have more energy already, sleeping better, and have definitely noticed just an overall feeling of wellness returning to my body. And that's really exciting, because I've had several autoimmune conditions similar actually to Natalie's, and some of the same struggles we didn't even realize that we had. And it's been really amazing to just feel better overall.
For me, it's been a little bit different. The weight has always been easy to take off. I've done the Body for Life program. That was a work. It took up at least 2 hours of my life every day, 6 days a week, and it was not a sustainable plan. We have 4 children, ages 16 to 4, and the struggle has been to be able to meet their needs as well. The last thing that we did that was fun, and it was a lot of healthy opportunity for us, was a juicing plan. And we lost a lot of money. We did lose a lot of money, but we lost a lot of weight on the juicing plan. But it wasn't a sustainable diet. It wasn't something that we could do in our everyday life. And I think that was what bothered me the most. I've been in healthcare for over 20 years as a nurse, and worked to try and look the part as well as be the part. And as I've aged, obviously in the pictures you can see the weight just continues to creep on, and my metabolism's definitely not burning like it once was. So to have something that took the snacks out of my mouth, or the boredom eating as I like to call it, and have a plan that, hey, look, in a couple hours I've got this already slotted in front of me, I'm ready to go, and I'm not looking for that next little meal or that next little snack to tide me over. That's been huge for me and strengthened me in all the things that I've tried to do. So I've enjoyed that a lot.
Awesome. Wow, just amazing things going on for you guys already, just feeling better. And I like, Mickey, like you said, it's so simple. Anyone can do this. And it's, you can't fail. If you follow it, it tells you exactly what to eat and when, and you're going to be successful, and you're going to feel better. And that's what I love about it. And I love that you can notice right away, these changes that you're going through. So thanks for sharing that. All right. So I just want you to think about the price that you're paying for your health right now. There's some things that might work for you, and that's great. This isn't the only way to lose weight, but it's definitely very simple, and it works for everyone. And so if what you're doing is not working, we just invite you to look at this program and see if it's a good fit for you. Just thinking about the risk for disease for being overweight. Mickey's a nurse and helps a lot of people get healthy. And so he's right in there with it, seeing all of the things that happen when people are overweight. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, increased need for medication, lower energy, just a poor quality of life, really, when you're not feeling at your best. And so that's one thing that we love about this, is it just really changes not just your pant size, but it's really changing your health for life. And so I just want to introduce Nat. She's such a cutie. She is Shantae's coach and Mickey's coach. Nat, we'd love to hear your story. Will you just share kind of the changes that you've noticed with the program?
You bet. When I found the program, I was feeling very depressed. I had terrible anxiety. I just had a feeling of hopelessness. I was really unhappy with the way I looked and felt. I had a lot of pain that was kind of unexplained. I went to a lot of doctors, and they just said, your tests look fine. We don't really know. Maybe we would call it this. But I was just feeling really discouraged, and I would open my eyes in the morning and just want to cry because I felt so awful. And so when I found the program and heard some of the positive things that come from it, and I saw my sister, who's my coach, melting away, I was like, okay, I'm going to give this a try. So I have lost 38 pounds on the program, but not only that, I have hope again. I am excited for the future. I am excited to get out of bed in the morning. I have more energy than I know what to do with. And I'm finally excited about going forth, because before I just really didn't think, I thought I was just at a point where, okay, I'm almost 40. I guess this is just how you feel when you're 40, because I had tried a lot of different things to lose weight, lost it, gained it back, lost it, gained it back, because it just wasn't sustainable. And so I love this program so much because I have all the confidence in the world that I will not put that weight back on, because I have not only changed physically, but I've been able to change mentally. And that's a huge part of this program. So I love it.
Awesome. Thanks, Nat. That's one thing that I love that you mentioned, that you're confident that you can keep it off. And that's one thing with this program. This is not just about losing weight. It's about learning to keep it off for life and just to continue to get healthier. So we just want to share this solution with you that works for so many people. The program is called Take Shape for Life. And one thing I love about this program is it's very safe and effective. It's physician-led. Over a third of our health coaches in the country are health professionals themselves, and so they use this program in their offices with their clients. It's, you know, all the research is done at Johns Hopkins University, so you can feel very confident that you're doing something safe. And so that's one thing I love, and it's just people helping people. We're focused on helping people to achieve optimal health and stop reacting to disease, but to fix it, you know, before it gets too bad. And so with our program, there's 3 basic parts that are really going to help you to be successful long term. And I like to think of it like a tricycle. If you're missing one part, you're not going to get as far as if you really take advantage of these 3 areas that our program offers. Number 1 is the support that you get. I just want you to think if you've ever tried to get healthy on your own. You know, Mickey and they were talking about different things that they've tried, juicing and, you know, lots of things. And I've tried so many different diets in the past. And without that support, a lot of times I'd only last a few days because I was very addicted to sugar. And I, you know, just felt like it was so easy to give up if I didn't have that support. So with this program, you get a free personal health coach. And one thing that's neat is you get to do this program with somebody else that's doing it also. And so Shantae and Mickey, they have that health background. They really want to help people get healthy and have people join them because it's more exciting when you're doing this together. And so to know that, you know, we coach as a team, we have a whole team of coaches helping you, but to know that you can check in with them and they'll understand what you're going through. They know how to get the best results from the program. You just have that accountability. You can live anywhere in the U.S. and, you know, they can still be your coach. It's all over the phone, email, text. They check in with you every week. You can call with any questions during the week. So it's just really feel like you have someone linking arms with you to achieve your goals. We have lots of other support too. There's doctors, dietitians, personal trainers, all working together to help you, that you can take advantage of that support. And all of that support is free, which is, you know, that's amazing. A lot of people spend thousands of dollars for that kind of support. The second thing is our habits of health system. I want you to think if you've ever known anyone that's gained a lot of weight, or lost a lot of weight and then gained it back. Like Nat said, she didn't want to keep yo-yoing with her weight. And so that's what this part of the program will really help you do. It's a comprehensive program that really teaches you the habits of health, how to stay healthy for the rest of your life. We're going to go over just those basic things like drinking water, what to eat to keep your metabolism burning strong, why sleep is important, why exercise is important, like just how to get into all those habits that are going to help you stay healthy for the rest of your life. But even more than creating a healthy body, we're really going to work on the healthy mind part of it. You know, we all have those triggers, emotional eating, stress eating, those kind of things. And so this part of the program is really going to help to retrain your brain on how to be more mindful about food. So, you know, if you're a stress eater, we'll just help you change those bad habits to healthy habits to avoid those yo-yo cycles. And then the third part of the program is our really simple eating plan. And this is what I love because it just takes all of the guesswork out of eating. There's no counting calories or points. It's just very simple. And it's all based on balancing your blood sugar by eating 6 small balanced meals per day. And that really revs up your metabolism. It keeps your body burning fat instead of storing fat. And most of us have heard that that's the healthy way to eat. But not many people do that. And maybe think to yourself, if you do not do that right now, why aren't you doing that if you've heard that that's healthy? For me, it was I just didn't have the time to be in the kitchen every 3 hours preparing a perfectly balanced meals of vegetables and protein, things that were actually going to help me to lose weight. And I didn't have, you know, I didn't really have the resources to know exactly what to be eating. That can get confusing too. And so this program is really simple because it's all portion controlled for you. You're learning portion control. You're learning the right foods to eat together. And the way that we keep that simple for you, because you're probably busy like most of us, we start with only practicing cooking 1 meal a day. And we call this a lean and green meal. And that's just lean protein and vegetables. So once a day, you'll get to practice cooking healthy, eating out at a restaurant. So you can go out with your family, you can go to parties. But to know that you only have to think about it once a day is very helpful. Just it takes a lot of stress out of it. So this looks like just lean protein and vegetables. Steak and broccoli, chicken salad. You'll really learn how to cook lots of healthy meals, your favorite dishes, healthier. And so you can cook healthy for your whole family and really make it a change that your whole family can embrace. So the other 5 meals, since we need to eat 6 times a day, we use something really simple. We use balanced meal replacements. And this is really neat because you get a big variety of food. There's over 90 different options, but they're all perfectly balanced for you. You don't have to count the calories or weigh, these meals or anything. You just open it, you grab and go, convenient. So it just really takes all the guesswork out of it, and it's really a specific science all figured out for you so you get the right amount of nutrition, has all your vitamins and minerals, and it's very cost effective. So these meals are only about $2 per meal, a little over $2 per meal. And on this program, you'd eat 6 times a day. So you eat 5 of these meal replacements and then 1 meal of your own that you can eat with your family. And so the nice thing about this program is the only thing that you pay for are these meals that you're eating to get that weight off, to work toward your goal. So you're just really switching out your grocery store. It's probably not going to cost you much more at all that you already spend. A lot of people save money, especially if you eat out or stop at the gas station for a drink and a treat every day, then you might be saving a lot of money. And so that's the only cost of the program. There's no sign-up fee. There's no contract. You can try it for a month and just see how you like it. You'll probably have amazing results, like the ones that you've seen today, and you can decide if it's a good fit for you. But I just love how simple it is and the results that you get. I just love this picture, this Dr. Joe here. When he started the program, he said he would only eat all organic. And you can see how that was working for him in that first picture. And so this program was just a great tool for him. He could get that weight off. He's lost 123 pounds. And once he's at that healthy weight, then yes, he can eat however he wants. Nothing will be off limits, but you're really going to learn how to eat smarter, and you're going to get used to those smaller portions. And we're really going to help you to be able to keep that weight off. We have a whole plan for maintenance. And so he was able to get that weight off to avoid those diseases that, he was at high risk for. And then he can embrace, whatever eating plan he wanted to at that point once he was in that healthy range. And so I just love that this is just a great tool to get you to that healthy weight. We have programs for teens, diabetics, seniors, nursing moms. And so really it's a good fit for anyone that really wants to make that change in their life. And so if this looks like a good fit for you, I just encourage you to reach out, to Mickey and Shantae. If they sent you this video, get some questions answered if you have questions. They can help you get your program ordered. It takes about 5 days to get your food, and then you can get started and you can start seeing those results right away. And it's really exciting. And one thing with this program, we could show these amazing stories all day, and it's really fun to talk about these changes. But one thing with this program is as you get healthy, people notice. Shantae and Mickey, they have people asking them all the time, what are they doing? How are they losing this weight? And that's really fun. And it's motivating to help you keep going. And at that time, it's just fun to know that you have 2 options. You can refer these people to your health coach, and they give you a thank you credit on your account to help pay for your food. Or if you want to help others get healthy, like Shantae and Mickey are doing, it really helps to stay on that road of health if you're helping someone else, to link arms with someone else, and it helps you to stay motivated and to stay accountable. So if you can think of someone that is struggling in their life, then you can definitely help them also and coach them with us and be part of that change for them too. So we just wanted to thank you for watching this video and exploring this program with us. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to share at all, Shantae and Mickey?
I've got some clothes to give away.
Okay. All right. Well, that will be included. But
I love this program too. There's so many reasons why, but I love the fact that you do have that help during transition, and that you're able to really have the support to learn how to incorporate whole foods back in and be able to figure out your weight until it manages and until you're not gaining. And I love that. that you use the meal replacements as needed. And then as you come off the weight loss, you still may use some of them to keep your metabolism high and burning, maybe a bar and a shake a day or a couple of meal replacements. But they taste fantastic. We love them. We would have continued to buy them anyway to keep our metabolism going. So it's great that you can learn how to incorporate more of the whole foods back in and have that support from, like you said, the trainers, the dietitians and everything. And it doesn't cost extra. It's amazing. It's an amazing program.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually said that, because a lot of people wonder, what do we do once we get our weight off? And like you said, we transition back to regular food. Nothing will be off limits. You can enjoy the things that you love, but you're going to have your brain really in a good place, so you are more mindful, and you're going to know how to eat those things smarter and in moderation, and you're just going to have those habits, kind of a reset on those habits. So that's one thing I love also. Thanks for sharing that. So yes, we hope that we get to help you on your journey and link arms with you and work toward those goals and help you feel better and see those changes in your life. And we just appreciate your time, and we look forward to talking with you more.